So the concept I'm going to bring up to you today is called continuing bonds. We know through grief research that one of the most important things that a person who is grieving can do is to establish ways to continue the bond with a loved one. Despite what many people may think, moving on or letting go of a loved one does not really serve us when it comes to embracing our life here and now and being able to move on with the loss. What does help us is finding ways to integrate and weave in our connection with our loved one to our here and now. In my practice, I've worked with a lot of people who will do this through continuing to talk to their loved one. Or I've known people who will set aside a place setting for a loved one at holiday functions. Or maybe they have a memorial tattoo that allows them to feel connected to the person that they've lost. These rituals and these behaviors really help to facilitate this continued bond with the person who is gone. One of the things that I'm going to offer you today, or the resources I'm going to offer you today, are journal prompts for you to complete and for you to write to your loved one. I'm going to invite you to actually assume the stance of your loved one and to write back as them. And I will have certain prompts that will just be, you writing to them and then you writing to them and then writing back as them. Now, why are we doing this? The imagination is a powerful neuroplastic agent, which means we can actually use the imagination to create new neural pathways in the brain to help facilitate continuing bonds, which is huge. So why not try it? Right, so I've got these prompts below. These are going to be prompts, like I said before, where you can write to your loved one and also have them write back to you, imagine a response from them and to write back. I will say this, I'm gonna put this out there, not all grief is simple and clean cut, and there might be a loss that you're experiencing where you had a complicated relationship with someone, or maybe the person that you lost is not super supportive. In that case, I would say stick to writing from your perspective. Do not invite the write back, right? And that's to protect yourself. But for everyone else who has gone through a loss where you feel like the feedback would be supportive to you and would actually help to continue the conversation with the loved one, I really encourage you to do that. I also encourage you to share these responses with trusted loved ones. There is something about sharing our stories and sharing the life of the person that we lost with others that allows the bond to come to life. So I really invite you, share it with a trusted therapist, with a family member or a friend, but I encourage you to do these journal prompts and then to share them with someone. I hope these are helpful. Please give me your feedback and let me know how it goes.